I'm going to do a snapshot here. Lucy Cavendish Tarot. I've got the Abundance, Angels and Romance. I tap in very quickly. Having a little tune in. Welcome to my channel. I'm Bella Firestone here in Sydney, Australia. You can catch me at reikibyBella.com for attunements, activations, psychic readings, or an all-in-one with a Bella special. Have a look in the description box, and thank you so much for your kind donations and support. The angels are very close and they have messages for you. As we look in a quantum portal is about instant manifestation. So what is the Abundance Angels message for the collective today? As you're being squished down, you know, like the pressure on the coal creates the diamond. The fire purifies the gold. So are you being purified in the fire? That's when times are really a bit tough and you can't see your way out. To bring yourself out of that, we're going to call it on gratitude. C notes in the house. Yay. So grateful for you, C notes. C. Gratitude straight away. Thank you, darling, for being here, for showing your beautiful heart, lifting up your heart to receive blessings. It's your day. It's your lucky day. And there are blessings on the way. I've been rhyming things, so I think that's a part of the whole vibration. So you've released resentments around money. Excellente. Gonski. Right? That money is only the root of evil if it's used, you know, the way it's used. For you, you're advancing the kingdom. You're advancing beauty. Rock me. Yes, you are. Planting seeds of beauty in the paradise timeline. Now, how these resentments, right, create space. And now you've got space to be more grateful. And more gratitude will bring in, mixed with expectation, which we're trying to cultivate, aren't we? We'll bring in miracles. Right? Hello. Oh, and that's how you do it. We've learned also that when you speak it into your vibration, right, there's Proverbs says the power of the tongue. Life and death is in the tongue. The power of life and death is in the tongue, and you don't say anything. The universal law of free will is if you ask, it's like your own free will choice. You have to ask. So whatever you've been doing here, collective, any affirmations, any hands-on Reiki on, any abundance Reiki, any, like the gratitude and the words of abundance, they sort of work together. You know, you need to speak into your energy field and say, I am abundance. And like, I don't have enough. Say, the universe is providing for me. God is my provider. I shall not want. Because otherwise your energy is being used up on something that's not your problem. That's what they just said. That's not your problem. I love it. Yeah, you're going to get the money, don't worry. Successful funding, support. All right, so having no money is not a problem. It's having no ideas. And that's where if you're worried about the money, you don't get the idea. But when you activate the words of abundance, combine it with gratitude, release the resentment, you've done a lot of work here. The money's just going to show up for you. So let's just put the money there. And what would you do if you had all the money? And you wouldn't be looking for money, would you? You'd be doing your project. And that's what the angel's saying, start doing it. The money will come automatically. There's successful funding here. And we're about conscious consumer. I never understand that quite. Really understand that. I think there's a bigger message here. Do you get a bigger message here? Is this relative to you at this time? About abundance. It's about erring on the side of nature, isn't it? Fair trade, yeah, organic goods. To live simply and purchase only that which you need. It's conscious consuming, not how many colors do they come in, right? And that's me. Keep positive and faithful and optimistic, as this is the vibration that will create the miracle. Miracles will thrive. They'll track you down from the north, south, east, and west. Doors are opening. Right? If you say nothing's moving, it's so stagnant, say doors are getting ready to open for me. I am positioning myself to experience positive opportunities, and I expect, right, any negativity to be wiped away. My path is now clear. Something like that, you know, like you're learning to change that vibration around in an instant by what you're catching your inner chatter, because our inner chatter is part of a program. It runs automatically unless you catch it. You got to get grounded and present to catch it. That's the hardest bit, I think. I use Reiki as a tool for that. So they're gone ski. There's some toxic people left the building. Now this happens automatically as well. As you bring more light, the darkness can't stay there. You stand in your truth and integrity. Lies and manipulation, which are dark, they have to be released. It's very obvious, the angels are saying. This is just too obvious to stay in it. It's uncomfortable. You know, when you know that it's the truth's been revealed here. Oh, we have some congratulations to me. I didn't see that. Who's that? C-note probably. In the house. Thank you for your kind donation. May come back to you, pressed down, overflowing. We've got to get that scripture. That's Luke. Right, back to you today. So the portal's open today. Thank you. We're quantum jumping. Thank you so much for your kind donation, for supporting us. We're going to release the detox here. This is the biggest donation we've ever had on this channel. We want to say, yay! Today is our lucky day. May everyone receive the luck. From C-Note today, we thank you for supporting. We thank you for your donation. It comes back to you. This is a quantum portal, so it must also be with finances, right? The angels were saying whatever energy you put out, because you're meant to be in receptive mode, in attracting in. So whatever you expel in your energy, just say you go for a jog for 20 minutes. No, you wouldn't. You'd be 40 minutes. I know you, right? Fit people. And then, so your body would actually experience the benefits of a 3-hour jog or a workout, right? Or whatever you do, Reiki, meditation. So make sure it's all positive, because you're being aligned. Look, detox your friendships. Why? Why would you detox your friendships? Because look. Now, this is what you can't yet see. So it's hard to let go when you, like, that's why you need the positivity, the optimism, the coming back into your center and knowing that something's better coming up for you. Now, some of you do have a yes coming through from maybe a job that you've applied for, or maybe a call back that you're not expecting. There is a surprise in your finances, or successful funding comes in, or like surprise. Oh, got the romance angels in my hand. See, the romance angels pushing in. This is all a lineup for romance, so you can experience unconditional love. Now, are you on this alignment or not? You go, yes, Bella, I'm doing words of abundance. Yeah, but you got to open your heart. So when you open your heart, look, the toxic people, it becomes really obvious, because now you're not interested in a mind game. You're interested in channeling your divine light in ways that, you know, will delight you. The angels say, oh, sorry, I was going to say something else. They're like, no, in ways that will delight you. So the energy, whatever you're doing, has to create some inspiring energy. You know, when you do something you love doing, an activity, it creates a vibration. And it's very powerful at the moment. So there's going to be distractions to not do it. Like, no, don't go meditate, come down the pub with me. You go, ooh, I could meditate and then go to the pub. No! You can't do that. Got to keep clear. This is your third eye connection. You get visions. You get messages. You're not going to miss it. You can't miss it. There's nothing you can do to miss it. That's cool. I love hearing that. Thank goodness. Yeah. Sometimes we sabotage things. Oh, at the Lucy Cavendish here, we're going to do a snapshot. Rock me, you ready? Oh, can you put that bikini back on? The bikini on the full here. Spontaneity, taking actions. This is 0 point underneath. This is a reset. This is like you've had a look at your past life. It's been a past life, you know. Well, they call it a, what do they call it? Angels, what do you call it? A life review, thank you. So you've had a life review on anything that you need to rectify, any other lessons that you need, the karma that you need to be released, like the people, blah, 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 blah. You've been through that. And you're like, I'm releasing it. So, you know, all of a sudden, you're here alone going, what am I doing? I don't know if I really want to do that. But it's unstoppable now. I can't stop it. You have to follow this intuition. It's so loud. There's a nudge that you hear, see, think, and feel. This is the portal opening. This is the new psychic, this is the new psychedelic you. Psychedelic you. You know, I'm plugged into the galactic net. I don't need the internet. Oh my gosh, look. I'm out of the internet. 9 of Swords. Anybody who puts you in this quagmire of mind control, where you care, and where they can, this is like an assault on somebody's reality. Right? Not allowing a toxic person thinks that they can change your emotional state, to be thinking about them, to be feeding them. That's the toxic bit, because, oh my gosh, here they are, right, revealed. You know who they are. Anything that causes you stress and anxiety. But they're showing me here, the devil's here. Issues of control and freedom. It's like you're taking back control of your own energy field. Right? And they're going to come back and say, oh, this is the toxic person or people. Right, they come back. Are you sure you want to not let me have your energy as supply? Are you sure you don't want to feel like this all the time? I'm sorry you felt like that. I didn't know that. You're like, bye, bye-bye. Yay! I got to go collect my winning lottery ticket, get my new outfit, and buy my new house. Something's happening here. 3 days. 3 days is a celebration coming in. Yeah, wow, collective, go collective. Look, a new car. The inspired warrior. This is the energy around you. This is the quantum portal that I'm talking about. This is like ascension. This is like seeing everything from a different perspective, where you're the center of gravity here, not somebody else. You haven't put somebody else's reality at the center of your gravity, and you've been feeding them, or they've been like pulling you. It's like a magnet. They pull you into their like nightmare. Their nightmare. They live in a nightmare. Their misery. You're like, see ya. The devil can't touch me. Here they come back, right? Here. Because you're meant to be like this, blubbering in the corner, craving them because they've just discarded you. Oh no. The discardment hasn't worked. On the collective, hasn't worked on you. What? Well, I must come in and love bomb. You're like, no, you're getting love bombed by the universe. Congratulations, collective. This is you walking away from a negative paradigm, a negative pattern. Right? We just think of it as patterning of behavior that you were used to. It's not this person's fault. They just carry the same patterning. And now you've outgrown and superseded it. Right? You're like, I don't want to feel unfulfilled anymore. Actually, I can be happy in the now without even talking to this person. This is what you're realizing. Takes your power back, and this person's like, what? So in the instant that you walk away, you get the reward. Like it's instant. Then the chariot takes off. The chariot's exciting to have around you. This could be a new car. This could be a trip by water. Oh, water. Could be a boat. Oh, could be a road trip. It's an out-of-town trip here, I'm hearing. Maybe you do need a break away, you know? Maybe you need to move house. Get away from these toxic, crazy people. Let's call in the romance angels. See what the collective is celebrating within the next 3 days, because they created the space of walking away from something. That's you for sure, putting the past to rest. And how do you know it's gone completely? When the new is here and you're experiencing it. Oh, there's nothing better. How do you know somebody's moved on? They're with somebody else. Do you know what I mean? Here, pay attention to the red flags. You're like, I could write the book on the red flags. But what I can't write the book on is the peace that I want. Right, so now you're focusing on peace instead of red flags. Right, you're no longer hooked into an emotional battle that you can't win. But this battle sharpened you. But you've released it, look. It's a clearing of your energy for a quantum manifestation. Like it's beyond your realm of reality. Like you could not even imagine what is about to occur here. All you have to do is create the space, keep the space, release the X, put the past to rest. No one has any control over you. Go back to your affirmations. You're doing very well. The money's going to show up. Your words of abundance and your positive mental attitude are keys in the next hours. The next hours to bring this in. Because you don't want this the devil coming back in. Because you're not looking down here anymore. You're looking up here. What brings me peace? What inspires me? What kind words can I say to myself? I no longer need their external validation to feel centered. That's a ripple effect going out through the whole galaxy when you do that. Well done. Children are here. Of course they are. Because I think, well, as I'm asking, these are the crystals and rainbow children. They already have that vibration, right? They don't have the karma. So I think that we're connecting with them. When we release the karma, we get stronger as a collective because they've come in with pure souls. No karma. They're all clairvoyants, all full mediums, they're full healers. They love Reiki attunements and healing because it's their universal life, their star energy. That's what they'll call it, star energy. Do you know anybody who teaches star energy? That's a Reiki healer, if your children are asking for that. Because it benefits them greatly. They know what Reiki is and they want it because it's a universal life force. And that's why they're here, to bring it down to shine. And I think they're showing me that the whole collective, can you imagine if they have an intranet, the rainbow children, the indigos and the crystals, and then there's diamond babies and then the golden children. Imagine if they all have like a sacred geometry intranet of light, like a crystal. And all the layers now, as we get bigger with the light workers, the Blu-rays, right, and all the Arcturians and the Pleiadians, it sort of comes together. It's a huge infusion of light. So it's squashing out any negativity. We return to the innocence of a child, allowing, right, to be cared for, being optimistic again, collective. This is your sacred key. This is what the shift is. You'll notice I've been more positive lately. Things are going better. I've giggled more. I'm happier. I'm more approachable. I'm more open. I'm more receptive mode here. Right, so when you're in receptive mode, people giving to you. It's beautiful. You're going to accept that rose off that guy with the hat on, right? Because you're gracious, smile and say thank you. And the angels will tell you what to say. Don't get nervous now. You don't have to talk. Sometimes a silence can be more intimate. Angels said, what is that doing here? That's you right now. Are you ready for your husband? You're ready for your hubby. That's for C-No. She's ready. She want a hubby. Come be with her. Not that one. Not that ex. You're like, oh no, I don't want that. I want to be loved and supported. Look at her. No. I don't know how he even got that close to her. She's just a bit repulsed. She got chemistry somewhere else, man. And the whole of the magnetic vibration of your auric field is pulling you together. Both of you are like magnets being drawn together, but you can't see each other yet, some of you. You don't even know. No, you have no idea. I invite you to consider you have no idea who this person is yet. They're going to be in front of your face in a minute, within 3 days. Not bad, not a bad outcome. You can't yet see it. It's going to appear right in front of you. Asking you questions, right? Like you answer in the Soulmate Reiki workshop. Like, what do you need in a romantic relationship? What are you looking for? Oh, yes. And how do you see that relationship developing spiritually over the next 5 to 10 years? He's really funny, this guy. Imagine us being asked that. It'd be just like, oh my God. But This is not a worrying about what I think, not worrying about what they think. This is not worrying about how you look in their presence. This is experiencing their presence. And they're experiencing your presence, and it's magical. And it's something neither of you have experienced before. Right? And then you'll realize, this is where you look back and you'll realize, I learned so much there. And I never want to go back there, but I'm healed with it. You know, you're like forgiven. There's no hooks there, right? Because you got it. If it wasn't for being trained by the toxic person, right, you wouldn't really believe that a human being could actually be that lacking of empathy. Like if you hadn't seen it demonstrated to you, you would not have believed that it was possible. In fact, you tried to not believe it. That's why you give them benefit of the doubt over and over. And now you're like, I got all the red flags, I can write a book on the red flags. Now I choose peace. Where's peace? Give me peace. Jesus says, my peace I give to you. My peace I leave with you. Can't buy that. Right? That's more important, your peace. Now you're guarding your peace and not letting any narc come in and disturb your peace. So now you've got it. Meow. I'm going to make sound effects. You've got your peace now, right, to share with somebody. You have a peaceful, wonderful place for love to come and stay. And to want to be there. And to nurture and to support and to build, right? And bring to it, not take from it. Huge switch. There's a huge switch. Your whole life's about to change within 3 days. So the focus, hocus, right, is about what you want. Stay positive. Gratitude. Thank you. They'll keep the vibe really high, and the past cannot come back to haunt you in that vibration. You'll automatically elevate and walk into your future, and you're creating it with divine acceleration. Yes, you are. So be careful what you think about. Don't go where you don't want to be. Don't do anything unless it's inspired action. And you get inspired from being quiet, relaxed, detached, hands-on Reiki on, out in nature, maybe doing something creative as an active meditation. Write in the comments, what's your active meditation? Do you paint, or do you play guitar, or do you take photos of butterflies and flowers? Do you do gardening? What's your deal? Share it with the collective. And thanks so much for being here. You rock. Right? You're doing the right thing. Just keep walking. The universe has got your back, and you've been refined. You know, astound yourself. You're so beautiful. Shine bright. I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. We're rich. We've doubled the income on the channel, so I really appreciate you. So thank you for supporting Bella Firestar team. C-Note in the house. Thank you for being here. I'll see